crypto companies that are new, small number of employees. We welcome people to participate in those crypto roadshow events. You can again go to the website and see where we're planning to go. For those of you who are based here in DC, we welcome you to come talk to us in our offices in DC. In terms of policy objectives, I think this question of where the line is between a security and a non-security is a crucial question for a lot of the other regulatory issues that we have to decide. And so that's something that we're working on. We have carved certain things out of SEC jurisdiction in the sense of saying that Congress didn't give us the authority to do this, and we want you to know that we don't have the authority. Meme coins, staking, mining are examples of that. It's not to say that you should assume that there's no problem in those areas. It's just you have to understand that the SEC is not your regulator in those areas. And then we're looking toward rulemaking. Several years ago, I put out a proposal for safe harbor, a way for crypto projects to release their tokens to the public, do so with a set of disclosures, and then work toward decentralization. We're looking at whether we can put something like that into regulation. It probably will not look exactly like what I proposed because the market has changed and the environment has changed. But we are trying to get there. And then we're working hard with our regulated entities, our registrants at the SEC who want to engage with crypto, who want to serve their customers who are interested in interacting with crypto, whether that's an exchange like we call an ATS, broker-dealers, investment advisors, investment companies. So we spend a lot of our time there, and then we're also working on an issue that's really gotten a lot more attention this year, and that's tokenization of traditional securities like stocks and bonds, particularly stocks. There's a lot of interest in that, and so we're working with both native crypto companies and with more traditional financial firms that are interested in participating there. And then finally, as you probably know, the Congress passed the Genius Act, which governs stablecoins. They're also working on a market structure bill. And that market structure bill is one that would give authority to us in the CFTC. And so we're working with Congress, providing them our technical assistance to tell them how we think if they put the laws in place as they've written, what effect that would have on us. I guess one final thing, the President issued the President's working group issued a report, which you can go look up. It's a pretty lengthy report, and it kind of goes through all of the areas that the federal government has a touch point on crypto. So that's the President's working group report on digital assets.
I look forward to taking a look at that report. I have one quick follow-up question. There are a number of experts on the task force. How does the task force ensure that the community's voice is represented?
Well, that is really a concern for us because I think one of the reasons that one of the ways you can make sure regulation is effective is to ensure that you're getting the input of the people it's going to affect. And so we really do encourage lots of written input, lots of meetings. If you have something that you think we should be thinking about, you need to tell us. And we encourage that. And again, if you see, usually when I travel to a different city, I'll say I'm going to be in whatever city it is. If you want to meet with me, you can. It doesn't have to be about crypto, it can be about anything. And I really welcome people to take me up on that. And for those of you, again, who are based here in DC, my door's always open, so you can come meet with me as well. I love hearing from people who are affected by our rules. And really all Americans are affected by what the SEC and the state regulators do with respect to securities. It affects the securities you can buy, it affects the financial professionals you can interact with, and it affects how you can raise money. So you should engage, you should view us as working for you, not the other way around.
And thank you for that, Commissioner Peirce. And I just want to also share that my office is also open to many of you as we regulate not just securities, but also insurance and banking as well. So we're at the Black Blockchain Summit. We're here looking at, talking about the powerful convergence of AI and blockchain. And I know that there will be a separate discussion later on today that will expand upon that a little bit more.